Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope that everybody is having a survivable weekend. I hope people have not caught on to cabin fever too quickly. It look like we got a ways to go. Go with the flow, Taurus. Go with the flow. Don't fight it. Whatever you do, don't fight it. This is going to be your weekly, and also after looking at where we are at the end of month reading for you. So we're rolling Monday through Tuesday, tomorrow the 23rd, through next Tuesday, 31st. You heard me, end of the month. I don't know where March went. Well, that sucker came in with a bang, going out with a bang. It's too much. It's too much. At any rate, Taurus. I got new cards, so my bottom cards are going to be different tonight. They are Michelle Buchanan's numerology guidance. Yes, I'm talking tonight. Sounds like I ain't had a word ever. Some more on sale cards. Yes, indeed. And I actually like these. They actually kind of pinpoint to the pinpoint without a whole lot of beating around the bush. So these will be our big cards on the bottom. I got new tarot cards too. I have not cut the deck on those yet. I haven't read the book yet either, so I don't know. Might be a minute before I actually pull those out. These are definitely going. Yeah, it's a tower and it's a judgment. Yeah, and you're living in a tower, so this is not like, oh, another surprise. For some of you, maybe some juggling at work, or there may be some juggling with finances. It's not a bad thing. It's really just a shift around, if you will. Don't balk at it. It's actually, when you get in it, you realize it's better for you. Probably a little less work, a little more prestige, a little less work. Not necessarily saying you're gonna get a promotion with it. I don't know about that, the money part, but letting people know you here, standing up in your sunshine, doing your damn thing. Y'all heard me. Making decisions. Making decisions. So, a lot of you are in some new relationships or new partnerships, if you will. Some of y'all are still kind of at the, what we call it, the talking stage. You're not really 100% committed. For others of you, you kind of sliding into the commitment. You don't even realize you're doing it. You probably realize it now that I said it. But all looks pretty well for Taurus right now. And what fucks me up is that for some of us, our lives are kind of getting, if you will, on track. But you got all this other bullshit going on. You know, you just can't have no peace all the way around. But that's all good. This too shall pass. Those of you that are interested in knowing, there's a astrologer on YouTube. Her name is Penny Thornton. Check her out. She'll explain all this transit business to you, or what's going on, even breaks it down to the coronavirus and why it's here, and the planets that are largely involved, which are Mars, Pluto, and Jupiter, and Saturn. But check her out if you're interested in that, all that stuff. Thank you to everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed. Part 2 of the A Little Something for Everybody. I think I did Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Part 2 of that will be coming up tomorrow. Should have it posted tomorrow evening. Unfortunately, I've had to work all weekend, so I've been a bit fatigued, if you will. Let's get this reading kicked off, Taurus, see what we got going on. So for your overall energy, follow your dreams and change. Who the hell knew? Who knew? So for tomorrow, Monday, moderation. Tuesday, forgiveness. Wednesday, happy ending. Thursday, self-discipline. Friday, parenting. Told you, y'all, these are good. These are really good. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, spirituality. Sunday, music. Monday, new beginnings. And for next Tuesday, individuality. So, let's see how these work with these. Pull this out. So your overall energy for follow your dreams. 9 of Swords, oh boy. And for change, back into your overall energy, the 4 of Swords. A lot of up in your head shit. Worse than what it actually is, I know. Tomorrow, moderation pulls the Temperance card, damn it, they don't lie. Forgiveness pulls the 10 of Swords, happy ending. Pulls the 3 of Wands, self-discipline. Pulls the Hermit, parenting. Pulls the 3 of Coins, spirituality. Pulls the 4 of Coins, music. Pulls the 7 of Coins, new beginnings. Pulls the 6 of Wands, and individuality. Pulls the 7 of Cups. Wow, what a difference. What a difference. Damn. Me and my cards. Okay. It's your overall energy, front end of your overall energy by following your dreams, but y'all are worrying about what you're trying to do. At this point, the way shit is, I'm just going to throw it out there. Do what the hell you want to do. Do what's going to make you happy, Taurus. At the end of the day, this is your overall energy and you're struggling. I can feel the struggle. I can feel the struggle. But you want to follow your dreams, but you're worrying about the bills going to get paid to hell. How we going to do? And for a lot of you, this opportunity of kind of, what are they calling it? Self-isolating or social distancing, if you will, is really giving a lot of you time to think about what you really want to do. This is a heads up to go ahead and knock yourself the hell out. Follow your dreams. Go to bed and follow your dreams. You got a million questions. Will it work? You're not going to know, excuse me, till you do it. So quit bullshitting around, no pun intended, and do it. This is our time. You got Uranus and Taurus. This is our time. The universe wants you to change. The universe wants you to be more of you and less of the little robot going to work every day. I'm just throwing that out there. On the back end of your overall energy, change. With the 4 of Swords, a lot of you were tired. That's the general energy around us. A lot of y'all are tired, and it is because of all the changes that are going on. And unfortunately, you're not alone. You're not alone. There's a lot of folks going through this. And I think that's where a lot of you are having the feeling for this, because you know you're not alone. You got family members, you got friends that are struggling and going through the same thing. The energy and the message here, even though it is your overall energy, lean more towards taking a step back and just kind of resting through this, trying to make some shit go that's not going to go and it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And you fighting and resisting everything that's going on. You want to be upset and angry. Just don't do it. Don't do it. That's your overall energy. And I can feel the struggle. A lot of you are like, I don't know if I should go or to stay and shop. I don't know. Go with the flow, Taurus. Don't get all bent out of shape on some shit. Just go with the flow. As we move into tomorrow's energy, talking about moderation and temperance. What the hell? It's redundant as hell, but really, whatever you're getting into, the energy around us for a lot of other signs, not necessarily for Taurus, is very angry, pent up, frustrated energy. And so doing too much over here or doing too much over here is not going to get you anywhere but a bunch of headaches and heartaches. So try to maintain some balance. This is major energy. I think for a lot of you, this is applying to work. A lot of y'all are just, the scales are not balanced. The universe here is telling you you need to get you in balance and bring some moderation to it. Obviously, a lot of people are emotional behind some shit, and I understand that too. The key here is not to get so emotional that you get caught up that you don't move forward. And the only way you can really do that is by doing things in moderation and maintaining some balance. When you get to Tuesday's energy, the forgiveness card with the 10 of Swords, new cards are still waxy. The forgiveness with the 10 of Swords here, a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed, rightfully so. And a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed because you got people pulling and tugging on you in different directions. I'm sorry, Taurus, my phone rang, of course. Anyway, getting to Tuesday's energy. A lot of you are feeling overwhelmed, and in particular, a lot of you are doing stuff for family, and you're just gonna have to exhibit some forgiveness because people just acting damn stupid. You know they are. I know they are. Ain't no sense in tripping on it. Just go flow with this, Taurus. It is so easy, and people, I think, see good things happening to us, for us, and about us, around us. And so some people just can't stand to see prosperity and shit. So, they want to be a crab and pull your ass back down to the bottom of the bucket. Ignore their asses. Forgive them. Do what Jesus would do. I'm just saying. Ain't no sense in getting your panties all twisted because the energy's ugly out here right now. People acting stupid. Why in the hell you buy up all the toilet paper? Don't get me started. In the middle of a virus. H1N1, didn't nobody buy up nothing. But for some reason, this has just got people acting just stone stupid. Know that, recognize it. Like I said, a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed. This may even be some family members. You're going to have to just exhibit some damn forgiveness and just keep it moving. Because if you don't, you're going to be mad. You're going to be into a whole lot of shit that's just unnecessary. Not so much that there's trouble around it, but it's just unnecessary bullshit. There's a whole lot of unnecessary petty arguing and fighting and shit over stupid shit. So take the higher road. I know. Y'all are sharpening your horns up now. Don't do it. Just forgive folks before they even open their mouth. Just know something stupid gonna come out their mouth. Those of you that are traveling any great distance to get to work, more than 10 miles, be careful. A lot of people just angry, and a lot of people don't know how to manage their emotions. They get in their car and then they want to do stupid shit because they mad at the rest of the world. So just be mindful of that. That's Tuesday's energy, but honestly, from now to any of this stuff just clears up or gets to a better state. Just take the higher road and be chill. Some of you getting into Wednesday's energy for a variety of reasons, some obvious, some not so obvious. You will be ending projects and partnerships. A lot of you going through this coronavirus, whatever, people having to stay home. This is affecting a lot of people and their businesses. Happy endings, not necessarily final endings, I'll put it to you like that, but temporarily for a lot of you, you're going to be an end to a lot of projects or any projects that you may be working on, especially as an entrepreneur. And it's nothing personal, but it's definitely about money, timing, finances, that whole little thing. So for those of you that this is resonating with, it's an ending and it'll be a good ending, but it may not be the last ending. So don't close the door. Don't say no stupid fucked up shit. Don't get all emotional about it. Be gracious. Say thank you. And, look to hear from you soon, however that's working out for you. But it will be a good ending. It won't not, it ain't all like that. It'll be a good ending. People will try and do the best they can for you. Those of you that may need money or are expecting an extra benefit because of layoffs or whatever, it'll be there. So again, it'll be a happy ending, but it's not definitely by far the last ending. Put it like that. When we get to Thursday's energy, self-discipline. Oh, what is that? With the Hermit, and that's major energy. Something about balance here, that this is sitting under the balance card is not a mistake. Right there. The solitude that the Hermit card brings is not about, it's not so much about trying to figure things out. This is not the energy that's coming through. It's more about putting things in their proper place. And a lot of times emotionally, when you have to do this, and especially if we go back to the card before this with the Three of Wands, trying to put things in perspective, if that makes any sense. It's going to require some self-discipline on a lot of your parts, however this is resonating with you. And in order to deal with that, you're going to have to just get quiet by yourself and understand this is putting you on a different path. All this layoffs and not being able to work and any of that part of it. It's going to require some self-discipline on your part, especially where finances are concerned. So the universe is urging you to definitely take a minute or 2 or 3 or 10 and kind of get things prioritized where they need to be And this may certainly for a lot of you be something that you do at night. After you put the kids to bed and eat dinner and do whatever else you're doing, this may be something a lot of you may have to stay up and get your finances reorganized because you're not bringing in the money you may have thought you were. Others of you may have some extra money with taxes. You may not have the burden or the responsibility of taking care of anybody, kids, family members, whatever, empty nesters, there you go. But still, that self-discipline, especially where finances are concerned, just because you got the money don't mean you need to spend it. I'm talking to myself as well as I'm saying it to you. The Hermit card is indicating that this is major energy and you might be walking this part of the path for a minute. The whole kind of austere measures, you know, no more Starbucks coffee unless it's on sale, no more McDonald's unless whatever, that whole thing, because your financial base may be getting a little shaky or changing. That applies for this week, but it feels like the first part of April may have some of that energy in it as well. We get to Friday's energy. Centerpiece, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah. Centerpiece in your challenge. So this obviously is not going to resonate with everybody, but let me put it this way. A lot of you may end up having to do some extra things with the kiddos. The best way to deal with any of this, whether you're dealing with your kids, your sister's kids, your kids, your sister's kids, and the neighbor's kids, your kids in the whole neighborhood full of kids, however that's resonating with you, because I know a lot of you dealing with babysitting issues of where my kids gonna go and I gotta go to work. You're dealing with this. So the energy here is telling you to go ahead and make some plans. Not no short-term bullshit. If I was going to just count, I'd say probably have 90 days worth of plans of what you need to do with the kids. And this is kind of reverberating back to the money, what you need to do with your money. Because this is some tricky shit we're dealing with. So, you know, you don't know where the end date is to any of this. Are they going to lock the country down for the rest of the year? Are they going to lock it down just till summer? They're going to wait till Memorial Day? What the hell? Either way, you, Taurus, and we're good at this. You need to have a plan in place, particularly when it comes to either your parents or your children. Whoa. Make them plans, get shit in order. If you stick around or wait till the end of April, or if you wait till the beginning of May, or if you wait until some other point, especially if you're trying to make plans regarding where people are staying, whether it's your parents, you're talking about moving them to a home or moving them to a different place, however that's resonating, or your kids. And some of you were thinking, fuck this, I'm not sending Junior to school no more, we're going to do homeschooling. You need to be thinking about that now. That this is your centerpiece means that this is going to probably dominate for the next couple of weeks until you can get your sea legs and figure out what direction shit is really going to go in. We're probably going to be in limbo for a minute. And by a minute, I mean maybe a month. So you need to just kind of get your ducks in order and have a 90-day plan. I'm counting 3 months. I'm feeling like this is not going to go much past a month where they'll start easing back on some of this. You know, you can't go here, you can't go there. But some of you need to just have a longer term plan in place because you don't know, especially if you got other people involved in your life, baby daddy, baby mama, in-laws, all that kind of stuff. Start getting some plans together now so you're not caught off guard or you're not prepared for what's coming. We get to Saturday. What is that? Yeah. A lot of y'all are guarded right now. You should be. And a lot of you are guarded particularly about your money. For some of you, this may resonate back to a relationship. You know, you may be kind of, I don't know if this is the one or not. Others of you, it feels like you all in. You just both feet, your head, your heart, everything. You just jumped all in. But there's a few of you that are kind of guarded. Those of you that might be all in with a relationship may not be all in with money. So if somebody's asking you to put in, give in, however that's resonating, you may be holding on, trying to figure out. And again, it's bringing us back here to the Hermit card and some self-discipline and what you're doing with your money. At the end of that, at the bottom of that, rely on your spirituality. Fuck it, the card is purple, so I'm going to tell you, rely on your intuition as well. When I see purple, It just says intuition to me. But do not let your spiritual beliefs go to the fucking wayside because you're dealing with a bunch of chaos and drama. If anything, you should probably pay more attention to this than you do anything else. Because if you're spiritually all right, the rest of your life, I promise you, will be good. So whatever that means to you, however you resonate with that, I understand you're guarded. But in that, don't forget, and there's a hint of being generous in here. So if you've got people that are around you that need help, don't be afraid to extend your hand. You know who needs help around you. If you live in an apartment building, if you live in a community, in a house, and you know the people on your street, reach out and see if people need a helping hand. Again, that's a part of your spirituality as well. Giving back, helping others. Don't be so guarded that you can't do it, but be mindful of what you're doing, and again, particularly with money. And when it comes to money, you know, your spirituality should be guiding the way. What the hell? It just should be. You should be doing things off of spiritual principles and not some bullshit. However that's resonating. Whoever you're worshiping, the head letters, Allah, Yahweh, whoever. Spirituality should be kicking the door in before you get there. Just saying, Taurus. When we get to next Sunday's energy, music with the 7 of coins, some of you may be, a lot of you actually may be trying to nurture some relationships, and the music is the money. Money jangling around in the bottom of your purse, in your pocket, in your backpack. That's the music. And so as you begin to nurture, if this is a new relationship, others of you, this may be the beginnings of something different. For example, you get laid off your job, but you may find out there's some other avenues that are open to you creatively. So this is the beginning of that kind of thing, nurturing it. That music, you see them gold stars, and that just change, jang-a-lang, jang-a-lang. I'm just saying, it can be a very abundant project if you nurture it correctly. So for some of you, this may be about one door closing with a happy ending and another door opening. The next thing that's coming to mind, saying people may not want you in your current position, but because of current circumstances, they want you to think about doing something else. And coins and that music. And a lot of you are afraid to get off into doing something on your own because you're not really sure how the money is going to be sounding. I'm just saying, this is a good omen to go ahead, nurture it, nurture the idea, think about it, talk about it. You got time. Do it and see what you come up with. We get to next Monday. New beginnings, higher goals, new shit. Some of you will be stepping into leadership roles due to the coronavirus. And so you had a shift in the workplace, people leaving, people unable to hang in there because they have other responsibilities and they can't necessarily do whatever it is. A lot of you may be positioned well to jump on it. Just saying. Higher goals, new beginnings. For some of you, this is about love. You may begin talking about the big deal, getting married, moving in together. There may be kids involved for some of you, trying to transition from being single to being in a full-blown partnership with family, kids, dog, the whole nine. This is a good omen, new beginning, the happy orange color. You see, even in that card, it's all orange. It's a happy thing. Take your time going through this, just like you would if you were in a procession, in a parade, and you on the horses. You know, kind of do the queen wave. Hey, take your time. Take your time. A lot of details that need to be dealt with before you jump in, including leases. You're dealing with kids, daycare, housing, moving from a smaller space to a bigger space. Again, making plans, sitting right underneath this, and parenting, sitting right underneath that. It's all resonating. That self-discipline. And this may come in because you're trying to make plans so you can get to getting into the relationship. For some of you, this is about work. And again, all of this stuff going on, just you are in a position to just kind of smoothly ease into a new gig, a new position, and it's got some leadership energy to it. So keep your eyes open, and when the opportunity comes, grab it. Those of you that this is resonating with about a relationship, this is another good omen that all is going well, despite whatever's going on in the world. This is going well. Take your time moving through the energies, dot all your I's and cross all your T's. When we get to next Tuesday's energy, individuality with the, I got a lot of options. And the message here is that whatever options you have, you need to be focusing on the ones that's going to allow you to continue being you. You do not want to get with the jerk of the asshole that's trying to tell you, you should change your hair. Why do you always color your hair purple? Why do you have an extra earring in your ear? Why is your nose pierced? Why is your belly big? Hey. You are still an individual, Taurus. So for some of you, it's resonating with a relationship and you still kind of in that talking stage. Don't lose who you are on some bullshit in a relationship. Don't let nobody hem you up and tell you what you can and cannot do. Just know that. And for others of you, it's the message is just about whatever you're getting ready to get into. Do not forget to maintain who you are. Don't get all caught up in the shuffle and lost on some shit because you in love. And then 6 months from now, you emailing me, Nope, and nope. Keep your identity. Keep your identity. Don't lose your individuality. Don't lose who you are. Don't stop. You shouldn't be afraid to talk to your friends because you're dating somebody new. You shouldn't be afraid to leave your phone. Come on now. And you should be doing what you need to do if you like this person to make them feel comfortable and at home, if this is how this is resonating with you. So they don't have to feel like they got to look through your phone. There's people you need to introduce to your new lover, spouse, mate, whatever. Do it. Conversations that need to be had, do it. But don't lose who you are, and don't let anybody else's insecurities keep you from being who you are. That was actually a very good read. I like these little cards. There you go. Let's do a little Rebel with the Devil. See what the Rebel cards have to say. They're always so accurate. For about 17 minutes. Cards are also very stiff. Oh, we're gonna let that one out. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. All that extra responsibility you taking on right now. There's your hug. There you go. And some of you need to just give yourself a hug. Fuck it. Shit. Can't touch nobody else. Can't talk to nobody. You have to be 6 feet away. Yeah. Give yourself a hug. Fuck it. You got a pet. Give your pet a hug. I'm sure your pet will appreciate it. However that's resonating. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. I'm going to say this about this and your spirituality. Some of you, as far as relationships are concerned, may still be holding on to some old shit. And it's not major big time shit, but you still may just have shit you're holding on to. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Here you go. Let's see, one more. Falling out tonight. Get some fucking sleep. What I tell you? Carry your ass to bed. Get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. A lot of y'all are cranky. You are tired because you ran around looking for toilet paper, Lysol, wipes, soap powder, dish detergent, all kind of shit. You ain't found nothing. Go to sleep. Just go to bed. Quit stressing and just go to fuck to bed. Then tomorrow's another day. I promise you this shit. If you know nothing, if you don't know anything else, know this. Change is guaranteed. This situation is not excluded. It will change, and it'll probably change quicker than you'll realize. So just go with the flow. Don't get all twisted. It's not personal. What do we say up here about forgiveness? You got some people doing some dumb shit. Forgive them. It's not personal. This over here, layoffs, job changes, rearranging. It's not personal. Just know that part. It's not personal. Some of y'all may be taking it that way. It is not. So don't trip too hard. Again, like I said earlier, just do your best to just try to go with the flow in the situation. See the solution. This is ding-donging around here with this. Whatever this is about, whatever you're trying to nurture, it's got the money sounding like music to your ears. Music. That part. See the solution. You're scared to jump in there and just throw your hat in the ring, if you will. See the solution. Take your time. It's there. Whatever entrepreneurial thing or whatever thing, the opportunity that's coming your way and you think you maybe aren't ready for it, see the solution. You are ready. Just see the damn solution. Whatever they're asking you to do, take your time, work through it, figure out the answer to the problem. Oh, one more card, yes. Remember to breathe. Despite all the bullshit going on, remember to breathe. The sun is still shining. Might still be raining where you are. Other shit ain't changed. I do believe, honestly, that the universe is doing all of this so we can breathe, so we can give her Mother Earth a break so she can breathe, and we done just wore her ass out running around doing all kind of shit. This is not the end of the world. Use this time and energy creatively. I've seen some really funny things that people are doing on Facebook and YouTube. Do it. Do it. And let go of some of your expectations about what's going on, Taurus. I love you. I hope you guys have a good and safe week. Remember to wash your hands when you get in the house. Love y'all. Bye.